Hey guys, happy Tuesday. I hope you are doing well. It's going to be a quick one because I was just reminded that I guess we have a luncheon today at 12. So I'm going to be quick, but I wanted to talk to you a bit about your images. So how important are images? How much do you use images? How much thought do you put into images? So that is what I'm going to talk to you about today. And I'm about right. I guess I'm a little bit earlier, but like I said, I had that luncheon, so I have to jet out. Okay, for those of you new, my name is Nicole, and I'm here to help network marketers really learn attraction marketing strategies, learn how to leverage time, how to leverage people, how to leverage systems so you can really grow your business as large as you want to. If you are here on the replay, please let me know where you're tuning in from. I love connecting and love getting to know my audience as well. All right, so the biggest thing is just knowing that images pop out. The visuals is really what your audience will hear. They will hear it more if it's a good graphic attached to what you say. So the most important is, if you're in a live, you want to at least look somewhat decent. You don't have to totally be all dressed up, but maybe it's something funny. Make it visually appealing. Maybe it's the background. Maybe it's outside. So just make sure you try to put some effort into making things visually appealing, and really have a visual, because a visual is kind of like a story in and of itself, and stories really is what taps into emotions. And as we all know, people buy on emotions, and I'm sure you've seen it. So Papa One, if you pay a lot of attention to your graphics, whether it's graphics, whether it's images, and let me know, comment how important you feel visuals are. I'd love to hear from you. So know that visuals definitely tell a story more than words, kind of like little kids. Why do you think kids get into books at the beginning? It's not the words, it's the pictures. You can pretty much just look at a whole picture book and know the whole story, get so intrigued and not put the book down. Know that most people will also make a judgment based on an image. That's why emojis are awesome. Hello, I could not see who was popping on, but hello, thanks for joining me. Hey, Reginald, nice to see you. They also know that people make a judgment based on an image and know that the emojis are huge, huge, huge. Our brain, here's a few statistics that I just want to go over. Is our brain actually processes images 60,000 times faster than they do the written word, which is pretty amazing. So think about, sometimes it might take us time just to read and understand and comprehend. Images, they pop out and they're so much easier. So if you have good ones, it's going to kind of tell the story for you. Think a great image can actually do the work for you. So I think that's pretty awesome. Also know that people just retain data 3 times. They'll just overall in 3 days, I should say, is people will retain that data faster if it's coupled with an image. So obviously, we all know fortune is in the follow-up, and sometimes there's a little bit of time in between. But no, for you to really leave your mark, to really leave an impact, they want to see an image. So this is really why Facebook stories are becoming so huge and so powerful, because it's simple, it's micro content, but it's also very powerful. Look at the growth really with Instagram. That's all based on pictures and images. So you'll usually get 2 to 3 times more engagement just with images on your posts. Yes, good morning. All right, thank you, Reggie. I can't want to say Reggie, but I'll say Reginald. But yeah, it's already afternoon here, so no longer morning. And I'm an early bird anyway, so my morning pretty much ends by 10:30. Images just tend, statistically speaking, they tend to get 105% more interaction than just a status update. They get 65% more interaction on a live video than just regular images, because live is really where it's at. Just like we said, stories and live, we want to see pictures, we want to see images, but if we want to extend our reach, we can combine both. Make the image awesome on our live. The other thing is, when it comes to videos, like we're talking about, live is best. You want to really make it native, and native is just something that you produce. Whether it's a link or a shared one, it's just not going to get as much reach, because Facebook really wants you, that's how you brand yourself. They want you to be the content producers, the content creators. So don't just suck it all in, but create it, because that's going to get you more reach, about 70% more reach, and double the engagement than if you just shared a link. So when you share, when you go live, go deep, you know, be a little vulnerable, think about problems you're having, or other people, and talk about the solutions. You know, that's really what we're here to do, is we're here to have solutions to problems. So definitely share that. And also know there's different things that you can actually do now with pictures. Is even now you can do captions too, because a lot of times with lives, especially, obviously, you know, if there's going to be the voice, some people might be in a place where they can't obviously listen. And I believe this is paid, but every now and then, if it's something that's really, you want to make a lot of impact and you want to get a lot of reach and something that's really powerful, captions might be something that you might want to look into. Not all the time, but maybe every now and then, because that's really how it could really work. So it's mainly on videos. It could be really amazing because a lot of people have, if they're on a bus, you know, they've got people all around them, they might not be able to listen to it. And if it's in front of them, you're going to want them to listen to it right away. So know that most of the time, most people are going to watch videos where they're at. They're usually not all quiet in the, you know, privacy of their home. A lot of times they are, but obviously if it pops up, you know, that'll actually give them the opportunity to be able to watch it, understand it, comprehend it, and there you go. You'll have the words as well as the pictures. So that's just, you know, an added thing that you can actually do. So the biggest thing is also just knowing that you can use live video anywhere. You know, I know we can use it now in stories. You can use it on YouTube. You can use it, I don't really do Snapchat that much, but definitely on Facebook. I mean, you have the potential to get a lot of reach there, and make it short, make it sweet. So even if you're nervous about live, you know, micro content these days is where it's at. So it could be short and to the point, and you have a great image, you're going to have great impact, and you all deserve to have great impact. So remember, comment a 1 if you pay some attention or give a lot of thought into your images, and introduce yourself. Let me know if you're popping in on the replay, and I guess, you know, we always talk about calls to action in this, and really the call to action is, I just want to hear, you know, I want you to actually share, just look at some of your past posts that you've done, you know, when you're marketing, and really just check, you know, check the engagement, check the love, you know, check, you know, how many comments you got, and try to compare it, you know, based on images. If it was flashy, if it was alive, chances are you will see much more engagement, and that's where it's at. So check that out. Nice to see you, Reginald, and I will talk to you all later. Bye-bye.